Clinton and Barack Obama are neck and neck in the delegate count, and the question is being asked, could the nomination be decided by those so-called Democratic super delegates? Hillary Rosen is a Democratic strategist, and she joins me now. Hillary, good to see you.
Hey, David.
Let's look at the big board here. The super delegates, 796 all told. But you look at the count, and it's Hillary Clinton with an edge at this point, 261 to 178. I have heard this myself, and I've also seen reports of this, that there are super delegates who are in Hillary Clinton's camp who are starting to move a little bit, starting to regret that choice and moving more toward Obama. How prevalent is this?
I don't think actually that's the case. I do think that the super delegates are paying really close attention to what's happening in the primaries, and that most Democrats believe that the primaries should all take place before the super delegates become a factor. But I actually am hearing some really divisive things coming out of the Obama camp, which is kind of going underreported, I think. This sort of subtle threat that somehow the super delegates don't represent real Democrats or don't represent legitimate voters. When these people are party workers, they're local elected officials, they're people have been long-time sort of envelope stuffers and the like, and I think that it's very dangerous for the Obama people to somehow threaten the super delegates, that if they get in and get involved in this, and somehow Hillary Clinton becomes the nominee as a result, that, I mean, I'm hearing them say be stolen, and that's just an outrageous charge for people to make.
The idea is that if he were to be ahead among pledged delegates, and then it's super delegates that decide this, when super delegates are made up of either Democratic officials or party insiders, that would not necessarily reflect the will of the country.
Well, but those super delegates are accountable as well. They are, as I said, those party officials get there by working, you know, in the grassroots of the party and by doing a lot of things that help Democrats. So nobody sort of came in and anointed these people without them doing the work. They're as legitimate as any other delegate to vote, and I think it's crazy to think that somehow we would knock them out of the process. Look, neither candidate is going to get to that magic 2,025 number that they need to get the nomination without super delegates. And I think that therefore those votes are going to be there for a reason. We ought to let them vote for the person they think is the best, going to be the best president.
All right, Democratic strategist Hillary Rosen, thanks very much. Good to see you.
You too.